Welcome back to the Forensic Detailing channel, guys. Great to see you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Okay, let's get on with this. A quick review of Scholl Concepts SW30 Speed Wax, following on from a review of their W6 Coat Wax Baseline Sealant, which ultimately I wasn't too impressed with. It's on my car at the moment, and it's got Speed Wax on top of it as well. I know this product well now, and I can give you a good layman's explanation of it. Now, it's marked as a speed wax. What is a speed wax? Well, it's all about the speed. It's a wax, a spray wax that's quick. In other words, a detail spray. And I think really they should have called this product a detail spray because speed wax can put some people off. I'm just going to mist some of it over my panel. Okay, not a lot. He says, doing 4 squirts. It says this product can be used to wipe over the car panels and remove dust and fingerprints. This car has not been cleaned, even though, you know, it's dirty. You can see little watermarks on it and dust things. It's been out. I've been out using it. I've just sprayed it onto a not clean panel, and I'll just wipe over it like now, gently, like I would if I was kind of using a waterless wash, because there will be a bit of dirt there, a little bit. See, and I'll just flip the panel because it's still. I flip the towel, and now I'll just gently dry that to a shine. Okay. I just wanted to do that live demo because that's important. This is the #1 thing that's good about this product. Okay, it goes on nice and it buffs nice. It really, really does. I used it to tidy up all the bits. Missed a bit there. You'll be careful with the wet footprint. It will, if I left that, it will dry. It's just wet, this towel. I used it whenever I had any smudges with the W6 to tidy up the smudges. That paintwork feels nice and it's really, really shiny, okay? In layman. So that's the first thing you'll notice with this. It flashes quite quickly as well, and it doesn't leave any streaky film when it flashes. It just goes. Very nice product to use. Now, we go to the back to find out a little bit more about what this product is, and the label has instructions for 3 different products on it, which is a bit silly really, isn't it? Just put the instructions on the label for SW30 rather than just trying to save instructions and do these multi-purpose labels. So you've got to crack it open and you've got to find your product. You're looking through it. Oh, there's Speed Wax 20. Now, if you read this, it's virtually identical to SW30. In fact, you're going to have no way to know which product to pick from SW20 and SW30 and what the differences is. Okay, what does it say about SW30? It's a unique and innovative sprayable sealant. I would question that. I don't like that word sprayable sealant for this product because it's not. We'll go on, well, in my opinion, everything here is in my opinion. For new and polished paint surfaces. Well, what about old and unpolished paint surfaces? Can I not use this on a car that I haven't polished? That's silly as well. It's silly use of language because it's just unrequired, you know, new and polished paint surfaces. No, it's just for cars, you know. Use it on cars, okay? Sorry if you think I'm being pedantic, but this is what we do. The Super Gloss Speed Wax eliminates light dirt, dust, fingerprints. Okay, fine. So can a waterless wash, you know, so can water. But, you know, maybe this stops it scratching in seconds and leaves a long-lasting sealed surface. I would put leaves a nice shine because it does. The latest polymer technology fills micro scratches. We'll talk about that later on, but I don't believe it fills very well in the paint surface and forms a highly resistant protective film. We'll talk about that later on, but I don't believe it does. Shielding your car from the elements for weeks. Well, weeks isn't highly protective. It's minimal protection. Just spray on, wipe off, done. The mirrorless finish is remarkable. SW30 does not contain hydrocarbons. It's water-based and can be used on virtually any smooth surface. Fine. Agree with all of that. Okay. And it's a nice looking bottle, and it's a nice desirable bottle, and I quite like these spray triggers. You break the seal, crack them open. If you go slow, I think you get a stream, don't you? You get a bit. If you go fast, you get a bit more of a puff. Anyway, it's a nice trigger, nice bottle to hold as well. No, none of that Mickey Mouse stuff. You know, I like a bottle like that. It's a good bottle. You wouldn't need to decant it. Now I want to have a look at price. Now here's some problems. SW30 cost £18 and 5 pence for 500 mil from Interdetailing. Now let's just jump straight into that price comparison. 500ml of another detailing spray would cost you £16. 500ml or 750ml of BSD would cost you £10.95, but you can get that cheaper from certain places, can't you? That's up there with some of the most expensive prices I've ever seen for what is essentially a detail spray. That's £36.10 a litre. As you all know, I always banging on about this. So you get the market bottom built Hamber QD mixed at 1 to 9 with DI water. That 500ml costs £15. So 5 litres. Oh geez. So 1 to 9 makes 5 litres at 500ml. Basically, a 500ml bottle of that would be £1.50, wouldn't it? So £18 versus £1.50, and that's a quick detailer as well that can do all the other things. We've talked about that a lot. That's giving you a little comparison of price, which is what reviews do. And that tells you this product is very expensive. How many other quick detailers or speed waxes, whatever you want to call it, cost that? Not many that I can think of that jump to my mind. And there'd be some of those more premium European brands, you know, typically ceramic sprays in them and stuff like that. This is just a speed wax. Okay, what's it like to use, guys? The application is lovely, okay? Sprays on. You can hurl it on the car as well. You'd have to go careful with it, but you don't have to use a lot of it. You can use it as a drying aid and it will melt the water off and you can buff it, your car to the shine. It's a lovely product to use. That's the cool thing. The filling properties of it, I found, were relatively poor. In fact, compared to another product over there that we'll talk about in another review, which filled well, and the Sonax BSD, which filled well on the panel, this didn't have a good filling effect for me. I could also see the blackness of the other products, whereas this still had that haziness. So the filling effect wasn't great in comparison. The slickless was average, okay, when we did the little slick test. I could feel the panel and I knew that 2 other products were really slick, and I could see that that one was going to be in the middle somewhere. So the slickness is okay, average. Here's a saving grace. The gloss on our test panel reached up to 87.6 over a 3 reading average using our Gonio photometer in that box there. That's the highest 3 reading average out of all these products, followed by 87.2 from another product. So yes, it is a shiny product. So any claims around gloss being good, I would substantiate and say yes. What is the water repellency like of this product? It's poor in comparison to the other products. This one here, the Sonax BSD, is about as good as it gets, and it's an absolute hurl. It flicks the water off, you know, like radioactive bogies. They just fly off. This other product over here, the Armour, was slightly better. This is completely average water behaviour. In fact, possibly even by modern detail standards, in my experience, in my opinion, below average water behaviour. What was the durability like? Well, it's been on the panel for more than a day. In fact, 2 days, I think all these were on the panel. So it's had plenty of time to cure off. We then put a layer of Surfex HD on it and left that for over half an hour. And usually, I'm just doing another hit on it out there. Still wet because it's in the shade. Normally, most modern products can survive that, even detail sprays that aren't there for durability. This product couldn't. It was the only one out of all of the 5 products that was removed, you know, or looked like it was removed from the water behaviour. It was gone after that one hit. Okay, so let me give you a very quick summary of this product. Gloss and ease of use, great. Price, protection, filling, hydrophobicity and durability, below average for you know, for this type of genre of product, modern detail sprays and spray waxes. Average slickness. That's all the key critical information. Are there any redeeming features of this product? Yes, there are. I've said before, Scholl Concepts are a brand that I'm very interested in. I think they're a really good brand. They've got a lot of potential. It's a brand you could really do a lot of good stuff with if they got it right. I don't think they're getting it fully right at the moment because that product is really expensive. with just the acronym SW30 Speed Wax, you're not going to get all of that new marketing that go for all the ceramic sprays and graphene sprays. You're not going to get any of the fresh fish buying it, so you lose that detailing scene. So it's kind of almost more like a professional product that might be interested in it. The professionals be put off by that price, and they'll want to know, can you get 5 litres of it? Difficult to get 5 litres in the UK. I saw someone in Ireland, I think it was SP Autopia, selling 5 litres of it for £93, was it? Or €93? I think it was £93. Correct me if I'm wrong. But again, that 5 litre price for just what is effectively detail spray is very, very expensive. And most professional detailers will have detail sprays that they can buy in bulk for £15 to £20 for 5 litres or whatever. Don't quote me on that. You know what I mean. So you'll lose the mass professional market that want, found good chems that are affordable, and you'll be limiting yourself to fans of the Scholl brand, professional fans that really buy into the brand and have these on their shelf and would use it and get good use out of it. There you go. So what do they need to do differently in order to make SW30 more appealing? They need to lower the price, in my opinion. Get that product should be, you look at the Sonax product that's renowned for being beady and stuff. It's not, the Sonax product isn't my favourite quick detailer by a long way, but everyone loves it because it beads. That costs, you can get that for like £7 for 750ml. Quick detailer shouldn't be highly expensive. £18 is too expensive. The price needs to come right down. If that was my brand, I'd be selling that Speed Wax for £7.99 because the market's just gone crazy. But that seems like a really desirable price for me. That's where I'd be with it. But I'd definitely be less than £10. I think when you're selling it for 18, you're just going to alienate the market. That's my opinion. Like I say, I love Scholl Concepts. I think they could do so much more. If I ran that brand, I'm sort of like Trump, if I got in there, the master businessman, if I got in there, I would try and release the best 5 litre snow foam that had tons of cleaning power, was all non-caustic and highly concentrated and was really affordable. And I'd try and beat touchless. I'd try and outperform touchless a fraction of the price, like 20 quid for 5 litres, because you've got a chance of going viral and then selling loads of product. So if Scholl Concept did a snow foam, I don't even know if they've got a snow foam or a shampoo, but if they did a snow foam in the UK, they would probably charge like 50 quid or 60 quid for 5 litres for it, and no one would buy it, So they're almost, I'll always buy their abrasives because their abrasives are so good, but it's harder to convince. Oh, put the lid down, John. Hold on. There we go. It was half down. It's harder to convince people to shell out massive amounts of money for simple products like spray waxes. This really does wash off the panel quickly as well. So that's my review of this stuff, guys. I was really excited to try it because I like Scholl Concepts. They're a non-Mickey Mouse brand, as you hear me call about it. They're a proper brand that I'm interested in, will always be interested in, that have a real technical side to them. But at the moment, too expensive, not enough performance is my opinion. You also couldn't use it for some of those other detailing duties, like you wouldn't use it as a drying aid because you cover your car with it when it's dry and drying aid. Why wouldn't you use it as a drying aid? Because it's too expensive. Putting it all over the car every time, you'd be through the bottle. The way I go through QD, I'd be through that in a week, and that's 18 quid. And then when you translate that chemical cost to every single material you're using, dressings, shampoos, pre-washes, if you're using premium for everything, I've said it before, you can wash your own car and end up paying like 40 or 50 quid in chemicals. Not quite that much, but you might as well pay someone else to do it. So yeah, there has to be value there, and everything I'm telling you is said with a lot of respect, but that's the aim of what we do on the channel. So if you really like the Scholl brand and you like products that are easy to use, then give this a whirl. If you like banging performance and beads and a bit more value for money, then go for the Sonax BSD. Other than that, I'll be back a bit later on. It does look nice though. It does work, and it is lovely to use. Very, very nice product to use. But there we go. There's my review. Over and out. Doug.